Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, you know, so we are going on the hunt again, but and a barra we are on today, you know, guys. A parrot, snapper and all kind of small fish. You know, say me now use the tall gun today. Me rig up a little short gun to go in the water go see if me can mash up the parrot them, because when me have a tall gun,
yes,
it's too hard to turn.
Me ma follow, you know.
See me a jet there.
Me ma follow.
Yeah, boy, see there boss have his small gun too, you know.
Me ma follow.
Yeah, boy.
Marcus a talk about big gun. Look on this one, land big 47 pound snapper people.
Yeah.
And then he might talk about big gun is all. No, big gun is not all, brother. You call this matic here kill quick.
Yeah.
Don't play.
We're gonna see me kill quick today.
Quick.
Yeah.
Here, look at it.
Yeah,
look
man.
about it, talawai bite like wasp.
Yeah. Marcus a trouble him saying little gun can't shoot big fish, so he must say kill one big snapper and they shoot one for show. Me go show on it too.
47 pound snapper.
47 pound anyway, yeah. So just stay tuned and watch what I go on, guys. That one I go nice. Alright? Yes guys, this was the snapper Jake was talking about. It was a 47 pound Kubiria snapper. So let's get into the underwater segment now. This was in the shallows. I just swam off. I realized that the water was crystal clear in the shallow, so I started to record. This was the first time setting this spear gun. This is a newly made spear gun. I made it today to see if I could spear small fish. It's easier to spear small fish with short guns. So this was on the deeper side. Marcus made a drop here. This drop was for a gold tail. The official name for this fish is spotlight parrotfish. Red belly and gold tail, they are partners. So the gold tail is the male and the red belly is the female. This one was a lovely gold tail. They are very colorful fish, especially the gold tail. The color on them, it's really beautiful. The spear got stuck, so Marcus made a second dive right here to pull the spear. Whenever your spear gets stuck, it's best to surface and make a second dive. Then you would be more comfortable to retrieve the spear. This spear wasn't stuck badly, so you retrieve this one easily. As you can see there, it was a lovely gold tail. So this was my first dive. I saw a squab here. A squab, they are a type of parrotfish, but they are not as colorful as the gold tail or the red belly. They are brown. I took a shot at it there, and guess what, guys? The gun lazy. The gun fire about 2 seconds after I pressed the trigger. So I surfaced and tried to give it more power to see if that was the problem. So right here, I'm making a second dive with more power on the gun. When I got down this time, I saw a gold tail. It was a huge one, bigger than the one that Marcus speared. I took another shot already, but guys, this time it took 3 seconds to fire. This gun is not ready for sea. So I started to call Marcus because I didn't want this one to escape because it was a big gold tail.
Yo! Marcus!
Guys, you see how loud me I call Marcus and he can't hear me? Jaja. He is then lazy.
A big squabs our gold tail and then gold tail big
So finally he reached and he made this dive. But by the time he got there, the gold tail and the squabs left, so we didn't get any of them. So right here, Marcus was making a dive for a red belly, and as you know, they are the female version of spotlight parrotfish. He had a gold tail on his string already, so right here, he's going for a red belly. You don't know, as Jamaicans say, one hand can't clap, so we have to get them by the pair. Alright, so we are going for a pair now for the gold tail. He took a shot here and he was successful. However, He had to grab the fish though, because the gill didn't go through, because the fish was clinging to the rock, so the spear couldn't get to go through so that the gill can open. Parrotfish are the most common fish in Jamaica. Everybody loves parrotfish. I saw a blue pink here and I called Jake for him to spear it because my spear gun wasn't working properly. He did spear it. Blue pink is a crossbreed of pink parrot and blue parrot. They are very beautiful as well. Right here I saw another blue pink, but Marcus wasn't near and Jake just fired a shot. So I said, okay, alright, I'm going to give the gun a second chance. No, not a second chance, a third chance. So I started to track this blue pink. I also took a shot. The same thing happened again, guys. So then I realized my duty today was to do something else. Marcus saw another red belly here. He made a dive on this one and he also took a shot. He was successful with this shot. These fish are lovely fish. In Jamaica, everybody loves these fish. So sometimes when we are going home and walking on the road, by the time we reach on the road, a lot of persons always stop and ask to purchase them. Once it's parrotfish, yeah man, they sell quick. It doesn't matter if it's pink parrot, red belly, gold tail, squabs, any parrot, sell quick. While Marcus was surfacing there with the red belly, I saw a squab, so I was calling him. We also call these fish sleeper night as well.
Marcus, what squabs going on there, sir? What squabs?
That one hid from us, so we didn't get any chance with it. Jake was under the water for quite some time here. He speared a parrotfish and it escaped. So he set up back his spear gun and took another shot. He was there for a long while, guys. So while he was coming up, I was watching him. He started to play dead. But this was all for a joke. I was watching him though to support him because he fired a shot and he didn't surface. He set up back and fired another shot. So that Marcus made that dive to retrieve the fish for him. So after Marcus retrieved the fish, he gave it to him. This is how we work. This is Jake now, stringing the fish.
Yeah.
This dive was for a sleeper night. These fish come in off the deep in the evening hours and they sleep on shallow waters in the night. If you should do night snorkeling, you will see a lot of them because they are more plentiful than the other parrotfish at night. These fish normally sleep right up on rock corner. In older days, persons usually use striker and strike them, so they would be on land. And while on land, they can see the fish in the water because they are right. Sometimes their backs are out of the water. So same like how you would use a striker to strike crayfish. That is how persons usually strike these fish at night in older days. My parents told me a lot of stories about this and even friends as well. Currently, cannot do that. I'm not seeing them like that anymore. And in the daytime, these fish are so wild, a lot of times you have to chase them to get a chance with them. So right here, I finally found out what my purpose was today. It was to record. It's a good thing Marcus brought the selfie stick today. This is the first time we bring the selfie stick to the sea. We had it for quite some time now, but we never yet bring it. It seems as if God gave Marcus a message to bring it today. It was a good thing he did so. Yes guys, right here I'm testing it out.
Yes guys, so my duty today, I feel just record them while I shoot because the gun now work good, alright? So just stay tuned and watch what I got.
At this moment, I took the camera off my mask and attached it to the selfie stick. Marcus didn't know what was happening, so this was the moment he realized the reason why I asked him for the selfie stick. Yeah. Let's go guys, the action just gonna start, alright? So Marcus has swim off then. Soon after Marcus swam off, he saw a pink parrot. So he started to give chase. I was swimming behind him and recording him while he was chasing it. We were chasing it for quite some time. It was stopping, and by the time he could make the dive, it swam off. So it wasn't settling. Right there, I was trying to show it to you, but the water wasn't clear. Finally, it stopped and Marcus made this dive. Let's look at Marcus footage now. So I say Marcus a go down on him guys. You see him? Yeah man, the boss mash him up. Yeah man, this was a lovely pink parrot. This was the biggest fish speared since the start of the dive. While we watch as Marcus string this fish, I have a riddle for you guys. So listen out careful. Alright. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Which word is always pronounced incorrectly? I'm not gonna repeat it, because I don't want the guys catch on to it. I know that this riddle is a harder riddle. I'm sure a lot of you guys is not gonna get this one. If you don't know it, just leave a comment asking me and I'll let you know. Jake speared a fish in the same area as well, but the one that he speared was a sleeper night. It was a little bit smaller than the one Marcus speared, but it was still of good size. So this is him adding it to his string. Let's take a closer look at his string. See that guys? Yeah man, so a lovely one a plate fish. As we reach road, gone you know. So right here, I saw another sleeper night and I called Jake to spear it. He made his dive and he did spear it. While he was surfacing, I made a small dive to record him while he was coming up. But guess what happened guys? You see the fish on the spear? Look at this now. So make one flicking and when if I make that, gone. See that? Gone guys. Marcus made a dive here for a red belly. Let's take a look at what Marcus was seeing. It was a lovely red belly. He took a shot. He did spear it, but he didn't get it. Tall gun is not ideal for shooting parrotfish. This was my view of the scene. The gills and the stall spear is too far away from the point of the spear. So if you don't spear the fish and the spear fly through, the gill won't open. So when these fish are clinging on to the rocks or too low on the ground, the spear will boom back through. So right here, Marcus and Jake made a dive at once. They were trying to spear some grunts. Well, Marcus was down there first, then Jake made a dive. So both of them didn't dive at once. We don't practice those type of dives. I saw another red belly here and I showed it to Jake. And he made this dive to see if he could spear it. This fish wasn't staying in one place, so Jake had to track it a little. He also got a shot at it and he was successful. This was a good shot. The fish was swimming away, but Jake is a sniper. Yeah man, the boss had on his scope, so he gave it a lovely shot. This was Marcus again, going for a squabs. Let's switch to his camera to see what was happening. He took a shot at this fish and he was successful. He got that one. So this is him surfacing with it. I saw two lovely squabs here, so I called Marcus over. Right here, I started to show him that it was two of them. He didn't see exactly where there was at first. After a couple seconds, he spotted them. After spotting them, he made this dive to try and spear one. The one he wanted to spear was clinging to a rock. He still took a shot and he speared it. Right here, I have the perfect example for you guys. This clip will explain what I mean when the fish are clinging onto the rock and the gill not going through. So right here, he took the shot and he did spear it. So look at this now, guys. If you look closely, you see that the gill didn't go through the fish, so he had to draw it upon him. I'm going to slow down the clip for you right now and show you. Okay, look right there. You see that the gill is open there and the fish is on the spear point. You see what he had to do? Pull the fish across so it couldn't go on the gill. You see that now, guys? Yeah, so if he just pulled that spear out, that fish would have escaped. So it's a good thing that he grabbed the fish and then pull it up across the gill. So right here, he is surfacing with his catch. I made a small dive as well, just to record him while he was surfacing.
Yo, that's the part there. Yo, you saw that fighting part there? We can't shoot.
So right here, I was showing another parrotfish to Jake. Today, I'm seeing a lot of fish. I guess it's because I don't have a spear gun. That is why I'm seeing so much fish. Jake made a dive and he did spear it. So this is him surfacing now. The fish is speared. It was another sleeper night. You see how they are plentiful in the water. So right here, while I was showing Jake the parrotfish, Marcus saw a parrotfish as well. But the parrotfish that Marcus saw was a pink parrot. This was a huge one as well. It was big, same like the first one. He did spear this fish. See that, guys? Fat. Yeah, man. This fish looks really beautiful on your string. This dive was for a king crab. It was underneath a hole, so we had to spear it. Normally, what we do, we normally catch them. We don't spear them. Due to this one being underneath a hole, you had to spear it. Guys, guess what happened? As me go home, I boil this, you know. Yeah, man. As me go home, I cook this, guys. Take a look at him, guys. It's a lovely one. Not the biggest I ever seen, but it's a nice one. This dive was for another pink parrot. This one was a little smaller than the previous one though. It was hiding right here, but Marcus saw where it was. So he got that one. This is him now, surfacing with the catch. Right here, I was showcasing boat catch. We were heading home. Marcus speared a red belly here, but his camera battery died, so he didn't get to record the shot. It was a lovely red belly though. This was a pink parrot. So I'm back in the shallow now. We actually head back to the same spot we dive out. I was recording these. I don't know what they are, but they look beautiful. The time was getting real dark though. While heading home, night catch us on the road. So join me back on land now, guys.
Yes, guys, so we just come in. We actually come in back at the same place where we swim out, as you can see. Yes, and that way we go today. And you know, so guys, we find quite a few amount of parrot. Look at the catch, guys. Yeah, man, and a Marcus alone spear all of them here. We couldn't dive today because we have pole and the gun angle it not work properly. When we press the trigger, it will take long before it fire. So we just decide to make this video, just record them while they dive. So that me do for you guys. And then gone up there, so now me alone come in so far. Then gone up there, so we just make a circle and come in. Today was a good day, guys. I hope that you guys enjoy the video.
Yes, guys, so CJ come in and I see full catcher. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, play with the fish, them, you know, watch it. Parrot them pretty. Yeah, man. So we are going to hurry up and brush them off, you know, and get to go home because night I come. Yeah, man. Alright.
Yes, guys. Now we see whole heap of parrot today still, but because we can't dive, that's why we don't get more. But I just saw you go still. We have to call Marcus and Jake to then shoot them. And sometimes by then come, the fish then gone. And plus the water dirty as well too. So we thank God for your catch still. And thanks guys for watching. And please remember to like, share and subscribe. I'm out.
So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. And please remember to like, share and subscribe.